Maybe it's because I'm becoming a cranky old yoga teacher, but when I go to classes and teachers direct us to go from warrior 2 to warrior 1 or warrior 1 to warrior 2, it makes me crazy. In this practice, we'll be doing both warrior 2 and warrior 1 in that order. I'll describe why my perspective of flowing from warrior 1 to 2 or 2 to 1 doesn't make any sense to me. We'll begin standing. Before we do the warrior poses, let's first enliven our short, tight hip flexors. Reach up, come down in a forward fold. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take your hands in front of your heart. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, hands to your mat, step your right foot back. Come to a high lunge, lift up. Drop your front thigh down, reach up. And reach back. Lunges are such a great way to work on the hip flexors. And I like starting in high lunges. They're a little bit more accessible for most of us. Release your hands down, step your back foot forward. Place your hands to your low back, rise up, reach back. Exhale, take your hands to the mat, step your left leg back. Balance yourself in the high lunge. Maybe you can drop your front thigh a little bit deeper. Stay balanced to reach your arms up, maybe slightly back. Gaze back. Release your hands down. Step your back foot forward. Place your hands to your low back and rise up. Reach up and slightly back. Exhale, take your hands to the mat. Step your right foot back. Inhale, reach up in a crescent lunge. Exhale, take your hands down, step back to downward facing dog. And downward facing dog, just pause. Breathe in, breathe out long. Breathe in and breathe out long. Step your right foot right between your hands. Rise up again. Release your hands down. Step your back foot forward. Hands to the low back. Rise up. Reach up and back. Release your hands down. Step your left foot back. Rise up. Reach up and back. Release your hands down. Downward facing dog. So breathe in and out long. Breathe in and out long. Take your left foot forward, reach up and back. Release your hands down, step the back foot forward, hands to the low back and rise up. Reach up and back. Exhale, release your hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Pause in downward facing dog. We'll be coming to warrior 2 pose next. And it's a nice open hip pose. Almost anybody can do a version of warrior 2. So step your right foot forward and bring your back heel down and rise up. Virabhadrasana number 2, warrior pose number 2. See if you can keep a nice engagement to the pose and drop maybe even further into the pose. Take your gaze out over your right hand. Now cartwheel your arms and step back to downward facing dog. Enjoy your breath here. Look forward. If you can't step in one movement, all the way to your hands, carry your foot forward, plant your back heel down, rise up, and you come to the pose. It's a nice open hip pose, and it's so accessible to all your students. So keep the engagement of the legs. Maybe you can even drop deeper into the pose. It's such an easy pose to start with in your standing pose sequence. Now release your hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Now let's presume that you've done some more poses to open your hip flexors and create a little bit more opening in your upper back. We'll come to a plank position and lower yourself to the mat. On the mat, come to a sphinx position in order to get the feeling of a back bend, which warrior 1 is. So as you draw the heads of the arm bones back, look forward. Now come up to a dolphin pose. Step your hands back slightly. Come to a baby cobra pose. And release down. And rise up with the in-breath. And release down. One more time. Lift up. Have the fullness of the breath. Encourage more strength in the back body. Release. Come through all fours position to downward facing dog. Now step your right foot forward. Come up to the crescent lunge pose that we were in. This is a closed hip pose. When you plant your back heel for Virabhadrasana 1, notice that it's very hard to keep that closed hip, the back hip pointing toward the front of the mat as you park your foot. So many of us have to step the back foot forward to have a shorter stance in order to park the back heel. Now I can come to the warrior 1 pose. So it's a shorter stance for most of us yoga students, and it's a back bend. Release your hands down to the mat. Let's try that on the left side. So step your left foot forward. Come to a crescent lunge first, just because you know that's successful. But if you park your back heel here, again, it's harder to draw the right hip forward. So shortening the stance helps. You can root down through the back heel, reach your arms up, and you've got your version of Virabhadrasana 1. You can release your hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Come to tabletop position and make your way to lie down. And just contemplate these actions that you did. Open hip poses are much more accessible at the front of the practice. And as you warm up in the practice, you can go to the closed hip poses. But to go from one to the other, open hip to closed hip to open hip, doesn't work for many students. In a class where that is part of the sequence, going from Virabhadrasana 1 to 2, or from 2 to 1, just modify to make it work for you. Take it from me, don't let it be a spoiler for your practice and for the class. Thanks for this opportunity to let me share my perspective. Namaste.